steps and treat it like any other game, like a Big Ten game. Like I said, it's a trap game. So we just got to take care of us and get the job done this weekend.
How do you feel like Chris Hickman did in kind of an extended role last weekend?
Yeah, he's obviously a little bit smaller of body weight than a typical Big Ten tight end, but I think he stepped in and did a great job helping us out. And I mean, if we're a great football team, we need to get into 12 personnel and be able to run the ball. Really wish we would have maybe got into it a little bit more, maybe got Chris a little bit more reps, but it is what it is. It got into more of a passing game, and that's just the way the dice, the way that they all aligned. I don't know the analogy. You know the analogy I'm trying to use.
Cookie crumble? Yeah.
But it is what it is.
How's Travis doing?
Doing great. He's my roommate, so I see him every day. He's got a great attitude. Really looking forward to seeing him back.
Austin, how much pride do you guys take, individually on offense in getting your running game to a place that is beyond what we saw in the opener?
Yeah, if you want to be a great football team, your run game has to be your bread and butter, and we got to get back to that. And this week it's been an emphasis to get this run game started and getting the job done up front, whether that be the 5-down lineman or adding in tight end in protection. We all have to do our good job. We got to get him Adrian time. We got to let the receivers do their work on the outside and win their routes. But that starts with us giving him enough time to get done what he needs to get done back there.
What do you think was holding you back in that area?
In what regard? Lineman or tight end?
No, I'm sorry. In being able to run the ball effectively.
We have a young running back. We had a first-time starter at left tackle. There's a lot of things that I think went into that. I mean, it's really no excuse for us to not get a run game started. And a run game, like I said, it's got to be our bread and butter. But I don't know. I've kind of moved on past Illinois. I've learned from the tape, and we're on to Fordham now.
Sure. As you guys move forward, there's been a mentality, whether it was like the linemen wearing the run the damn ball hats or whatever, to really make that a signature of this offense. How much pride do you as a captain, as a tight end, take in that being, like you said, your bread and butter?
Yeah, it's something that it's got to be identity of a lot of football teams to be able to run smash mouth football up and down the field. We didn't necessarily get that done, and that's on all of us as an offense. We got to be able to line up in our base stuff and just run it right down people's throats. It's got to be our identity, and I know that's what the linemen want it to be, and I know the linemen are working towards that being our identity. So hopefully we'll get that showcase this week.
You've been part of your share of Husker games here at Memorial Stadium. What, in your mind, what might be unique or different about just getting back in front of fans this weekend here at home?
I think there's going to be a similar energy to Akron 4 years ago. Fans are anxious to get back in the stadium and watch us play football in Memorial Stadium. For a lot of people, it's a great tradition for them and their families, but I think it's going to have similar energy to that way it was 4 years ago, and it was electric. It was fun to be a part of for a kickoff. So hopefully we'll get a whole game out of it this weekend.
Scott said it was almost depressing to play in empty last year. What did you think of that?
It really was. It was a scrimmage at best, and you could hear the other sideline giving out their calls, and it felt like any other practice in the Hawks. But it just the aspect of fans, the adrenaline you get from it just wasn't there. It's going to be there this weekend, and so I'm looking forward to playing some real football again.
What tangible quality can that crowd energy bring to you guys?
It's like I said, it gives you a little butterflies, it gives you a little adrenaline, your heart starts racing. You need that. It's key to be able to play football. I mean, a lot of times it fuels you where you're going. Last year it was just like a practice almost. It feels like, oh, it's another team period, it's another offensive script. Not to say it's down to the mentality, but it was what it felt like. It was, the energy really wasn't there, and when the fans are in there, we're able to feed off them. So looking forward to that.
There's a lot of positivity during camp about sort of where you're at as an offense and that you potentially have. So, I mean, do you reset that entirely each week, or I guess how do you come out of a game where you don't play as well as you want to and carry some momentum that you built through August forward through the season?
Yeah, that was kind of my thing I mentioned before the season even started, that I wasn't going to set goals for myself that we're going to win a Big Ten West. We're going to go 6-6. But I told myself is I'm going to take it each by week, and each week's going to be a championship. And they got the best of us last week. And that's that game. I've moved on, and now it's Fordham, and that's going to be the mentality moving forward. But as far as bring the energy from fall camp. I mean, we grinded together as a team through that fall camp, and it was we didn't forget what it was like on those hot mid-August days, and that's just going to fuel us to be a great team and get things done.
Anything else, Robson? Yes?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Austin.
So, battle for that.